Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, Tesla seems to have raised the ante just a little bit, and now there are massive discounts on the Tesla Model 3 across all the trims and variations. So we're going to take a look at them, of course, going to one of our favorite sites because it seems like the discounts are anywhere from $3,800 plus. So we'll take a look at that plus a variety of different topics. But before we get into that, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best behind Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description, where you can get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. And shout out to my latest Patreon members. We got Steven, Ryan, thank you for supporting. If you want to check it out, Patreon link down below in the description. So let us take a look at this. So of course, before you make any sort of decisions before buying a Tesla, definitely consider using a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. Because if you use a Tesla referral code, you can get anywhere from $500 to $1,000 off your Tesla, plus 3 months of full self-driving and much more. So definitely check it out. Referral code down below in the description, and thank you to everybody that's used our referral code in the future and in the past. So if you go to Tesla's website, you must have seen there's brand new videos across the board, just like this one on the Model 3 page, which they kind of changed pretty recently, right? There was that CGI blue Model 3 video that was posted onto the website, and now there's this one that shows real life videos and real life people driving Teslas and playing Sudoku while driving the vehicle. But if you take a look at it, on all trims of the Model 3, all of them qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit, which is massive. This is a tax credit that you get when you file for your taxes next year if you buy a Tesla Model 3 this year. And Tesla has come out and said, this is whatever, take this statement for whatever it's worth, reductions likely after December 31st. They could be doing this just to try and get people to buy a Tesla vehicle ASAP and not try and wait till next year, because next year, that's when the IRA, the Inflation Reduction Act tax credit, changes to point of sale, and dealerships and people that you buy vehicles from, like Tesla, are supposed to be able to take that discount off at the time of sale. I'm not sure how they're going to do that exactly, because how are they going to check that you as an individual qualify for the tax credit as yourself based upon your income limits and things like that? If you don't know how the electric vehicle tax credit actually works, we made plenty of videos on the channel so you can try and figure it out. But the rule of thumb is basically you have to make anywhere from $75,000 to $150,000 as a W-2 single earner income to qualify for the maximum in full amount. But let's get to the discounts, right? Because that's what you're here for. That's what you want to see. So heading over to our favorite website, which is waitingfortesla.com, we can see that there are 270 brand new Tesla Model 3s posted onto the website. But going to our other favorite website, mattjung.net, where we can see inventory, you can see on the right hand side of the screen there's over 619 brand new Teslas available for sale. So I'm not sure what's going on here on the Waiting for Tesla website, but it seems like there's potentially much more inventory out there. And of course, at the end of this video, I'm going to give you my quick tip on where, because if we can't see all the vehicles here, then there must be hidden ones posted somewhere else, and I'll tell you how to actually find them, plus how to get the best discount on a Tesla. But you can see right here, Model 3 Performance, you can see there's plenty of discounted inventory, anywhere from $3,000 to $3,800 off, like this blue Model 3 Performance, blue with black interior. It's only got 10 miles on it. This one is a white one that also has a $3,800 discount in Burbank, California, with 0 miles on it. And you can see if you click down to reserve, you can stack it with a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so that you can get an extra extra $500 off the vehicle price, plus 3 months of full self-driving. And that 3 months of full self-driving might not actually be 3 months of full self-driving. I have someone actually DM me saying that it's actually 10,000 loot box credits, which could be worth much, much more, because loot box credits can be used to be purchased Tesla swag, maybe a Tesla wall connector, and of course the all elusive supercharging miles, free miles. So take that for whatever it's worth as well, but that could potentially be the case. But you can see right here, here's a Tesla Model 3 with a $3,800 discount, and there's plenty more to go around. If you go back to the Waiting for Tesla website, you can sort of buy long range versions, which also have over $3,000 discounts, 34 to 33. So there's plenty of discounted Tesla Model 3 inventory that's actually out there. But you might be wondering, how can I get the best deal on a Tesla? What I see on the screen, it doesn't work for me because it's not as big of a discount, or the color combos don't work for me, or they're just not in the state that I'm looking for. The best tip is to actually go to your Tesla sales center, go to the Tesla store, talk to the sales advisors, maybe even wait till the end of this month, because it is July 16th. We are in the first month of the third quarter, so the deals could get stronger next month, and definitely by the end of the quarter, which could be September. But I've always recommended go to your local Tesla store. If you need a vehicle today, that's a different story. Go to the store, talk to a sales advisor or even a sales manager there, and see if they can find more discounted inventory that you might not be able to see on the website, because the Tesla sales associates, the one at the store, can see much more inventory than we can, and also see many more discounted vehicles that we could potentially see as well. And on top of that, there's a third or fourth or fifth type of inventory that could be out there that's not posted onto the website, and that could be a demo discounted damage disclosure inventory. What that actually means is the vehicle could have been in their test drive fleet or even showroom fleet. It might have gotten damaged. Could be as little as a couple $100s to a couple thousand, maybe even tens of thousands. They do have to show you the repair order to show you what actually was fixed and how much was fixed. But of course, there could be a bigger, better discount. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to get into the next topic. But before we do that, if you're looking for someone to ask some questions about buying a Tesla, or you're trying to get the best possible deal and you want to ask someone about some questions or even schedule a call with, that's where you can do that on my Patreon link down below in the description. After you join, you get access to my buying guide, which has all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla, and even schedule a call with me to ask me any questions about how to get the best deal, the best financing rate, and just take delivery of a Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. But also on top of that, a couple of channel announcements. If you're interested in winning, shout out to MAGBAK for sponsoring, winning their MAGBAK rim case for the Tesla Model 3 or Model Y. Thank you to MAGBAK for sponsoring this giveaway. We've got a giveaway running on the channel. It started last Friday. It's going for 2 weeks. If you want to, or if you're interested in joining, head on over to our YouTube community page right here on our channel page. Scroll down 3 posts, and then you'll be able to find the actual post where you can click in and join the actual giveaway. So thank you to MAGBAK for sponsoring, and good luck to everybody that can potentially win. Water break. Let's see, there we go. Gotta change the angle. Perfect. There we go. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Juan, thanks for coming in. Rodrigo, thanks for coming in. We're going to get to your questions after we're going to run through a couple more topics really quickly. In this next topic, you might have tons of questions for Tesla, like what could be happening in the near future. Well, great news. There is going to be a panel for Tesla questions coming up very soon, and that's going to be at their next earnings call. So let's take a look at when the next earnings call is going to be coming up and the top questions that we want answered. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So if you're on YouTube, which you probably are, you can actually set a notification for when the next Tesla Q2 2023 financial results are going to be discussed. And of course, there's always going to be a Q&A, a question and answer. So right here, here's the link. If you're looking to find it, you can go to the Tesla YouTube channel. Don't get fooled by all the other imitators out there. And you can see that you can actually set your calendar to notify you when the actual earnings call goes up. But If you don't know, there is tons of investors out there, just like maybe you or even me, that you can submit your actual questions to, and everything gets upvoted or downvoted in a system. And you can see this is a panel off of the Say Technologies website where people are submitting their questions that they want answered for the Tesla Q2 2023 earnings call. So the first one is, quote, has any automaker approached Tesla to license full self-driving? That is the top most shared one. That's a pretty interesting question, because now that a bunch of these automakers have now joined NACS with the charging standard for Tesla, it is a great question if any of them have also asked to pay for full self-driving, because Tesla has invested a lot. They've done a lot of groundwork to get there, so that would be quite interesting. The second question, quote, could you quantify the benefits to cost of goods unit from a IRA battery manufacturing incentives, and B, battery raw material declines year to date? So this is a good question, because Tesla, if you didn't know, has done massive price cuts in the recent past few months, like maybe even $13,000 less on a Tesla Model Y. You can see here, this is a Tesla price history tracker where you can see all the different pricing that Tesla has done in the most recent few months. And of course, their pitch, their angle is that the cost of goods have gone down, and so that's why they can go ahead and pass that to the consumer. There is no demand problem. We're just trying to pass it to the consumer and try and ramp up more orders and everything like that. So that'd be a good, interesting question. The next question, we're just going to run through this third one, and then that's about it. But definitely check out the website and let me know what your thoughts. The third question is, what is the status of the 4680 battery cell? Quote, how far are you from the specs you laid out on battery day? When do you expect to achieve what you laid out on battery day? Great question, because we've not heard about 4680 cells for a while, at least a couple of years, or maybe even 1 year, so to speak. So it would be very interesting to see for them to try and answer that, because supposedly the Model Y all-wheel drive was supposed to have it, but I haven't heard much more from that, or even performance metrics. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. But let me know if you're going to be listening to the Tesla earnings call. What do you want answered? Of course, I want to know everything about pricing, but really importantly, I want to know what's up with this Tesla Cybertruck. We've been seeing it a lot more, and now that the Giga Austin factory has produced their first one, so it would be very interesting to see when is that vehicle actually going to be coming out. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link. Support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates for financing Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. Water break. Thanks for coming in, Rodrigo. I'm finally picking up a Model Y on Tuesday after ordering it on April 28th. Congrats to you. That is a pretty long wait time. May, June, July, so almost 3 months, give or take, but congrats. Definitely check out our Tesla accessory codes, like the one down below in the description, because if you use the Tesla accessory codes, you can get anywhere from $10 to 10% to 5% to 15% off. We got 3D Mats USA for an all-weather floor mat that's pretty premium. RIVIAN, Jawa, and MAGBAK, all down below in the description, so definitely check it out. And thank you to everybody that's used our Tesla discount codes in the description in the past and in the future. But Rodrigo, definitely check it out. See if you can get yourself a nice set of all-weather floor mats from 3D Mats USA. And since you're picking up a Model Y, definitely check out our giveaway on the channel as well, sponsored by MAGBAK, so you can get some nice rim protectors for your rims. If you're interested in winning this giveaway, it's running for another couple of weeks. Definitely check out our YouTube community page where you can find this post where it gives you the exact instructions on how to enter the giveaway. And thank you to MAGBAK for sponsoring the giveaway for the Model 3 or Model Y rim case. And good luck to everybody for the giveaway. In this next topic, if you're waiting for the Rivian and you're just like me, then you want a cheaper Rivian. And well, guess what? Rivian just announced that they will be releasing their cheaper Rivian R1T trim very, very soon. So we'll take that for whatever it's worth, and we'll take a look at what exactly was announced. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, which basically means just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So we have a Rivian R1T R1T on order. We've had a deposit for the longest time. It's actually a refundable deposit, but $1,000 or $100 of it is actually non-refundable because we locked ourselves in. But if you didn't know, a Rivian right now only comes in, the only trim that you can actually get is in the quad motor aspect, which is like an $87,000 vehicle. But we just got this email not too long ago that they're going to be finally releasing their dual motor all-wheel drive, or performance dual motor all-wheel drive, and they actually have a press release of some sort on this posted on July 12th. You can see Rivian Drive Systems, time to launch, helps you choose from the dual motor, performance dual motor, and our flagship quad motor, because right now the quad motor is super expensive, and I can actually show you, because if you log into Rivian, into the back end, because there's plenty of actual Rivian R1T trucks that you can take delivery today, but of course all of them are pretty expensive. They're at the max it could potentially be. I can show you exactly of all the inventory right here. This is a back end of the Rivian portal that shows you all the R1 shop trucks that you can take delivery today. You can see right here, 93,000, 94,000, 95,000, 92,000. None of these trucks are pretty much what I feel like it's worth, because at one point this truck was what, like 67, maybe even a little bit less, all the way up there. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about in terms of which Rivian I actually want to get, because I don't want to get the quad motor one. I'd rather get a cheaper one, because I'm not sure if I actually need all the different specs with it. So you can take a look at here. If you go to the builder, you can see the quad or the dual motor starts at $79,000, which is still like what, $13,000 or $14,000 less than the $93,000 quad motor one. So I think that would be a much better deal at the end of the day, because I don't really need the 0 to 60 in whatever 3.5 seconds. I would rather have it be just more of a daily driver. 4.5 seconds to 0 to 60 is way more than enough for me. And since we have a home charger, we talked about this, 270-mile range is also more than enough for me as well. So hopefully this comes out super soon. We could see this maybe even later this year. Or is Rivian trying to rush through the plate because the Tesla Cybertruck could be coming out super soon, plus GM Silverado EV, plus Ford F-150 Lightning dropping the price? There's a lot of competition in this quote-unquote luxury truck space, because this is luxury because they're much more expensive than other trucks, but at least a cheaper version of the Rivian R1T is coming out very soon. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link. Support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide, so definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. Water break. Dang, I'm thirsty today. But yeah, thanks for coming in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. If you are just jumping in, there are massive discounts on Tesla Model 3s, anywhere from $3,400 to $3,800 plus off. Seems like Tesla has put a little bit of the clearance button for the Tesla Model 3, and this could be a number of things, right? We know the Model 3 Highland is coming out very, very soon. So if you're looking for a discount, the best place to go and look for it is waitingfortesla.com. See all the different vehicles that potentially could be out there. And on top of that, definitely use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, because if you use a Tesla referral code, you can get anywhere from $500 to $1,000 off, plus 3 months of full self-driving. So definitely check it out. Tesla referral code down below in the description. And thank you to everybody that's used our Tesla referral code in the past and in the future. But the steps is you got to click open the referral code first, then head on over to waitingfortesla.com. Find the vehicle that you're interested in, just like this Model 3 long range white with white interior with a $3,400 discount. Click the reserve button, let it load, get the green check mark to make sure that you got the referral code applied, and then go ahead to place your deposit. But if you're just joining the Tesla shopping game, if you just came to this channel, then A little bit of an FYI, a Model 3 Highland refresh, which is going to be a newer, rumored redesign of the Model 3, could be coming out in the near future. Definitely watch some videos on that just to see what you can piece together, because I would hate for you to buy an older, not older technology, but last year's model when the new one is coming out very, very soon, unless you absolutely need a car 100%, because then it's worth it to get a bigger, better deal on it, and or if your financing is locked at maxed out at a certain point. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. Are these deals good enough for you, or do you want more? Of course, at the end of the day, because you can always get more, right? In this next topic, we talk about Teslas a lot and we talk about Tesla deals a lot. But at the same time, every single month, there's always a new month and there's always better deals. So we'll take a look at the other markets out there, the other electric vehicles that could be out there, and run through some of the best deals from other electric vehicles, because we got to keep our eyes open, right? I mean, we are certainly a Tesla fan channel, but at the end of the day, we got to do what's best for our wallet and see what other better deals are out there. So if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And so let us take a look at this. Shout out to US News for posting this, quote, the best EV deals of July 2023. So you can see right off the bat, that is not a Tesla. That seems to be a Nissan Ariya, which I've seen that vehicle in person. It's basically a Model Y competitor, but you have got some other benefits, like maybe even free charging. But this first one, Nissan Leaf 2023, it looks okay. I mean, I don't know if I would drive it, but I mean, for $309 a month at a lease of 36 months with $2,600 due at signing, maybe not such a bad deal at the end of the day, but we'll speedball through some of this. This one's another one, 2023 Subaru Solterra, which is the sister vehicle to the Toyota BZ4X, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. But this one has 1.9% financing. I'm okay on that one too. I mean, I think I'd rather just do the Toyota one. This next one, 2023 Kia EV6. I've actually not driven this car. I've seen them, of course, all over California, but $429 per month for a 24-month or 36 month with $5,000 due at signing. I don't know about the $5,000 due at signing, but $429 I do like. The one thing with this Kia EV6, I think I'd rather get the Ioniq 6, because the Ioniq 6 comes with 3 years of free charging, but the Kia one does unfortunately not. Okay, next one, Chevy Bolt, $299 a month with 36 month with, what does that say? $6,700 at due at signing. I'm not sure if I like this one at all. I mean, I do like $299 a month, but I do know that this vehicle also comes with, I think, $1,000 of credit to install a charger at your house, which I kind of dig that, but I don't know about these $6,700 due at signing. This one, Kia Niro EV. Actually, I've seen these vehicles around, and they are starting to grow on me, but I think it's too small at the end of the day. Unless you're comparing it to like a Model 3, then maybe potentially. Here's another one, Nissan Leaf 2.99. We've already saw that. Here's one again, Hyundai Ioniq 5, 0.9 or 0.99% financing for 48 months. Actually, that is not too bad, but unfortunately, when you finance it, you do not get the $7,500 federal tax credit. You got to get a lease on that one instead. Another Bolt EV, we can skip that. Nissan Ariya, I can dig that, 2.99% for 36 months, maybe a short term, but that's an expensive vehicle, actually, like 45 to 50K. That's a big, hefty payment. I think I passed on that one. Next one, Kia Sorento plug-in, and then that's basically it. But there's one vehicle on this list that they've got the sister vehicle, which I just saw, that is a even impeccable deal at the end of the day. And that vehicle, which some of you might not actually like, and I don't know what your thoughts on it, but that vehicle is the Toyota 2023 BZ4X XLE EV. Shout out to ChargeGo Group on Twitter for posting this. Prices are falling, y'all. You can see this is an ad of some sort, probably some sort of broker or whatever, but a 36-month lease, 10,000 miles annually at $456 a month plus tax. And they always say plus tax because in California, it's a use tax lease. So I'm pretty sure this is California because 818 area code, that seems to be a California area. And tax is based upon the county that you register it in. So that could be anywhere from 6 to 9% on top of the monthly payment. So if we play some hypotheticals there, let's see 1.0, let's say 0.9, 1.09, that's a $497 a month payment. And the kicker with this is this bolded lettered line right under it, which says including all fees and registration. So, I mean, I don't know what your fan is or what your thoughts are on the BZ4X. I kind of like the front of it, the back of it, I'm okay. But at the end of the day, a leased electric vehicle, if you got a home charger set up, you're going to save, if you're someone that drives a ton of miles, like $200 to $300 a month in gas, and your lease payment is $497 a month. And this vehicle does, I'm pretty sure it does come with 1 year of charging. So you can see where some of this math starts to play out, and it could actually make some sense and save you some money as long as you don't do too much driving a month, because I think this vehicle has like a 220 to 240 mile range. And so you could run into some issues there. Maybe if this was like a 24-month lease and you needed a second car for whatever reason, and if it was $300 a month, then I could be much more inclined to do it. But the one thing that I like about this deal is because it includes all fees and registrations, and tax on top of it could be anywhere from 6 to 9% of the monthly payment on top of that. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are. Seems like there's a lot of competition coming into the ecosphere for the EV war, as we like to call it, and that a lot of deals are coming on very, very soon. And we talked about that because the day supply for EVs is hit at least what we looked up 90 days. And so the competition is getting fierce with a ton of vehicles. But at the end of the day, Tesla vehicles, I talked to someone who scheduled a call with me the other day, and they didn't realize that Tesla vehicles, if you finance them, if finance the full term, they can be up there. Like, don't get fooled by this $699 a month payment onto the website here at 72 months. This does not include any sort of registration fees and sales tax, which could easily be another $4,000 to $5,000 on top of that. And this deal right here comes with a $4,500 down payment, so easily $5,000 to $10,000 to get this $699 payment on a base or a long range Model 3. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. If you're looking for some help on how to get a best deal on a Tesla or to get the best possible payment, that's where you can check out my Patreon link down below in the description. If you check out the Patreon link, after you join the Patreon link, you can send me a DM or ask me any questions about buying a Tesla. And actually you get access to my Tesla buying guide, which has all the best interest rates for financing your Tesla, and even schedule a call with me to ask me any questions about buying a Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. All right, water break. All right, thanks for coming in. Rivian does not have a good business model to succeed. Okay, shots fired. I like it. Chev, why are some of the Model Ys discounted? Seems random. It could be hardware 3 versus hardware 4. It could be demo vehicles versus inventory vehicles versus new vehicles. Could be plenty of reasons. Germ, thanks for coming in. Welcome back. Or thanks. Haven't seen you in a bit. EV6 is sick, but Ioniq 6 I like better. Yeah, I couldn't agree. I like the Ioniq 6. I like the Hyundai versions a lot better than the Kia versions. Kia versions, they look sporty and things like that, but I'm okay. Toyota, yes. Germ, nope, no BZ4. I mean, they kind of look okay in person. And the funny thing with the BZ4X is it's like the same ride height as like a Model X. It sits pretty high, or maybe the Model X just does not sit that high at all, which is just funny at the end of the day. In this next topic, a little bit of a PSA. If you're buying a Tesla or even any electric vehicle, you must do this now before taking delivery, because there's a lot of research that you can do. And the biggest thing is that you'll probably want to know is what incentives do you actually qualify for. So we'll take a look at it, because there's plenty of incentives out there. There's of course the big one, the federal tax credit, but there's plenty of state incentives and local incentives out there. And I'm going to give you the website where you can search research pretty easily at the end of the day to see which incentives you or even the vehicles might actually qualify for. So, but if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. And so here it is. This is a website called Electric for All, powered by VLaws, and you can see you can put in your actual zip code here and see what actual incentives you might qualify for. Some of them are pretty simple, like the tax credit on a purchase or lease vehicle all the way up to $7,500, because Tesla does kind of have a resource while they try and tell you which incentives could be out there, but there are, I mean, really any knowledge, or the most knowledge, the better. So you can use Tesla's website as a reference, but going to this website might give you some other resources as well, because your utility company might have an incentive, just like SCE right here has a $1,000 to $4,000 off. And on top of that, there could be more incentives based upon your location. So in small print right here, you can see South Coast AQMD, which could be more money out there. This is for like California buyers at the end of the day. But if you want to give me a zip code, I can put it in here and we can see what actually is out there. So Warren, I just saw you asked about Florida. If you want to put in your zip code, we can just put it in here and see exactly which one. But there's plenty of incentives out there, and the good thing with these incentives is a lot of them do stack, and you just kind of apply with each individual one separately. And so there's plenty of money out there. You just got to research them, pre-approve yourself potentially for them, and also file for them, some of them beforehand and some of them after you buy your Tesla. And of course, the big one, the federal tax credit, which most of you know already exists. That's when you purchase the vehicle now and file for your taxes and get the credit next year as an added refund, as long as you qualify as an individual. So let's see, we can put in the zip code 28215 and see what it actually posts up. I don't even know, is that an East Coast? Yeah, North Carolina, look at that. So you can see with North Carolina, it seems like there's only the tax incentive and then the used one. So this is all federal stuff at the end of the day. And then if you've got the Duke Energy of North Carolina incentive, it seems like maybe you can get up to $1,133 for an EV charger. So there's really not much at a state level, unfortunately, for North Carolina. That's kind of unfortunate. Let's put in 19701. You can see federal incentive pretty much stays the same. Delaware incentive, you got the CVRP program. I guess they have their own. You can get anywhere from $1,000 to $2,500 off, plus much more for charging. You can get charging $50. All right, you can get $50 in that area for that. Okay, let's do 33176 for Florida. Let's take a look and see. Miami, Florida. I know there's a plenty of you out there. So Mitchell, thanks for submitting that. Seems like it's the same thing for federal. And then on top of that, charging station, you can get $1,000 off. And then the FPL Evolution, which I've actually heard of this program actually. Someone actually told me about this, where they will pay for your full installation cost for home charging. So definitely check out that one, because it seems to be a pretty cool program at the end of the day. Here's another one, Wong Fu, Maryland, 20680. I know for sure there's one, if you buy the electric vehicle under $50,000, you can get up to $4,000. I'm not sure. That one just came out, so it might not be on this website. But that one, basically the purchase price has to be under $50,000, and you can get up to $4,000 for that one. Here's another one, 33172. Larry, thanks for contributing. Seems like same thing across the board for the federal incentive, and then charging station incentives. Seems like, oh, Florida again. So yeah, of course you get the FPL program at the end of it. But if you're interested in getting the best interest rates for financing your Tesla, you can get that at the Tesla, my Patreon link down below in the description. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description, and you can get access to my ultimate Tesla buying guide out there. So definitely check out Patreon link down below in the description. Water break. All right. And I know a lot of you have just popped in, so welcome. But let me tell you about this, because we are running a giveaway on the channel. We do giveaways on Fridays pretty often. And this one is sponsored by MAGBAK for their rim case for their Tesla Model 3 or Model Y. So if you're interested in winning this accessory, which is actually evaluated at $300, definitely go to our Tesla YouTube community page. You can go that by going to the page channel and then go to community right here, and then scroll down about 3 or 4 posts to this post right here, where you can find the video and follow the instructions to actually win This accessory is sponsored by MAGBAK rim case. So thank you to MAGBAK for sponsoring, and good luck to everybody out there that's potentially can win this. And on top of that, we've got a cool nifty box right here. I don't know if maybe I'll kind of hide it, but this is another Tesla accessory in this special box, this special black box. I think I'm going to open this on stream one day and then also give this away to want to use. So maybe one day we'll open up this special Tesla box and one of you will potentially win this in the near future. So definitely hit that subscribe, because that is one of the stipulations to win any of the giveaways. You got to be subscribed to the channel. And of course, we love doing the giveaways because we want to give back. It's definitely appreciate everybody that comes in here, hits the like button, supports the channel, hits the comments, and joins us every single day. So thank you to everybody out there. And one last plug, of course, I can't end stream without plugging our Tesla referral code. Definitely consider using that if you want to use get $500 to $1,000 off for ordering a Tesla. And on top of that, check out our Tesla accessory discount codes down below in the description. If you're looking to get a discount on some Tesla accessories, we've got 3D Mats USA for a premium floor mat. We got RIVIAN, Jawa, and MAGBAK as well. But thanks for supporting. Thanks for watching. Happy Sunday, everybody. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.